So, hey, yeah, that Artfight video that I said I was gonna do, it's not coming out like almost a month late. What? I don't know what you're talking about. No! Okay, so my life got a little bit busy, and I got a little bit distracted and kind of forgot that I was gonna make a video out of this, but I still had all of my recordings. Well, some of them, at least. Yeah, I'm not very good at this, like, content making thing. Yeah, there's a couple that I forgot to record the sketching of, and others that I just didn't record at all. Yeah, Clip Studio doesn't record things automatically, and it took me, like, almost the whole month to remember to click that little button that says record time-lapse. Yeah, it's, you know what, but I'm glad that I have what I do, you know? So, anyway, here's my art fight for 2025. I was on Team Crystal, and I managed to get done 10 whole fights this year. I received 14 defenses, or people attacked me 14 times this year, which, oh my god, they're all so good. I'll show them later at the end of the video. We'll kind of go through it, I'll like yap about them, but they're so good. But before we get to those who attacked me, I will show you the attacks that I did. So, starting off, the first day of July, I ended up doing 3 attacks, which was a little bit crazy. I started with Jasper from my good friend, Bodo Biff. This piece actually single-handedly, like, reawoke my furry phase, I think. I love this, like, dweeby little antelope. I love him so much. Bodo and I started, like, creating lore between him, and then I ended up creating a new persona named Crimson, who you'll see later. Oh my god, these two are I love it. I love them so much. But I still really like how it turned out. I think it was really cute. Same day, I also worked on Cakebird from, who would have guessed? Cakebird, I drew their VTuber or their persona. This guy, Cakebird, I love you, but oh my god, he used so much fucking detail, and I'm pretty sure I still forgot a bunch of the details. Now, I know in your character permissions, like, there is, like, a thing written, you could draw them in different costumes, but I was, like, so committed, I wanted to try to get it as on model as possible, and I still forgot, like, a bunch of, like, accessories. I'm not an artist who works well with, like, small details, but oh my god. Anyway, I really like how this turned out. I'm sorry I forgot details of your character, but he's pretty cute. I'm happy with how it came out. Oh, this next one? This is Maris from Cedar Moss. I saw this very, like, nature-driven fae centaur character, and I was like, oh, he's so sick, I want to draw him. I remember when I was working on this piece, I was very, like, hyper-fixated on, like, summer rain. For some reason, maybe it was, like, raining outside, like, the day before or the day that I was drawing this, and it was just, like, I wanted to draw this character being so at peace and, like, relaxed. And this piece was actually very, like, therapeutic for me as well, because I never do backgrounds. I very rarely do backgrounds, and, like, this one I ended up using a lot of, like, the Clip Studio, like, stamps type brushes, but it was a lot of fun because I got to, like, play with the foliage and, like, try to, like, texture the water and the rain, and it was genuinely so much fun. I loved playing around with it. Thank you for making this cool character, Cedar, if you're seeing this. I love Maris. I will probably draw him again next year. Anyway, we can move on, because the next one is... Oh, yes, the next one is one I didn't record. I think I drew this one at, like, 1 in the morning, and I, like, cranked it out in maybe, like, 30 or 40 minutes. This is Clicks. This is from my friend Jay. Clicks is their next Legends character, so if you're interested, you should definitely check out Rule of Cool, because there's gonna be a new series coming out that I'll be DMing. No, I love Clicks. I'm really sad that I didn't record the speed paint for this one. She's very cute. I didn't do the line art for her properly. I just cleaned up a bunch of sketch art, and this is it. Alright, about a few days later, or a week later, this is when I I did some sketches and then kind of posted like 3 on one day again, but these were kind of done throughout the week. I started with Lucian from Angel Daughter. This one was actually a revenge piece because they had drawn Caspian for me and he was so cute. And so I drew Lucian from them. And he was really fun. I love the idea of this astral elf. It reminded me a lot of those like star elves or astral elves from like the Dragon Prince and like Spelljammer, and it's like, it was very cool. I will say, for some reason, this one I think I remember struggling on this one a lot. Like, the pose just wasn't coming out quite right, and like specifically the hand holding the mask, because I really wanted to display his like owl mask, because it was really cool, because it was involved with like how his powers work and stuff. It was super cool character. I'm really happy with how it came out in the end. I tried to do like some creative stuff with the line work, but it ended up just looking a bit like it didn't quite have the finesse that I wanted it to, so I ended up just using regular black line art in the end, but I think it turned out really well, and I am very happy with it, so. Okay, this one I actually started to have a little bit of fun. So if you don't know, or I briefly tried to turn one of my D&D campaigns on the road into a comic, and part of it is up on Webtoon right now if you want to read it. I might continue it at some point, but I just am too busy at the moment. Juha, the character with the blue hair here, is from my good friend Logical Pie, and I decided to draw them because I love my wife, and because it's Artfight, and this is also something that I think I've been planning to do, this like small comic, like joke comic, for a while. Ryuko, the red one, is my character, and he is very stupid, but he loves his wife. And this is a small comic of something that actually happened in the session. It was very funny. It was a mixture of like my ignorance to the moment, because I didn't process it as romantic when everybody else at the table did see what was happening. It was really good. We had a very good laugh, and recreating it was so much fun. But yeah, this is Juha. I love her very much. Okay, this next one I also forgot to record the speed paint for. This is Grim from my friend Wobbly Draws. This one I had so much fun drawing. It was my second furry piece of the month. And I realized now looking at it that the two furries I did draw for Artfight both have very similar styles, like in fashion. I feel like they would be very good friends. This one is technically a revenge against Jay, who revenged me after I drew Clicks, but I drew this shortly after VRP ended, or the Villain Reform Program ended. Another series on ROC you should definitely check out if you haven't. And I just wanted to give these two some love. So this is Dakota Nix, played by Jay, and Lucy, aka Cub, played by Sean. These two, I love them so much. Oh my god. VRP was such a fun project that we were playing through July. It was like June and July we played. It was so much fun. All the VODs are available on ROC, and you should definitely watch it if you want to watch some like cool villain superhero content. It's pretty good. But I love these two. They're so cute. Oh, also with this one, I kind of did a slightly different sketching style. I hadn't really done it before where I used like 2 different colors, and it like, I don't know, I liked how it helped me like separate them, so I was really able to pay attention with like the shapes and everything. So it was actually really fun, and I was able to finish it like surprisingly fast. This is Democles? This is Democles. Damocles? Oh no, I don't. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name. This is from Zegrian. They are very cool, and they did some really cool art for me this year, so I had to draw them. This lovely gentleman. God, he is so pretty. I'm a sucker when it comes to like, you know, those hot angelic men, and going and doing the details of all the sword tattoos on his body. It was so much fun, and I wanted to like make it like feel like he was like glowing with power. I hope I did that correctly. Honestly, looking at it now, I feel like I would probably try and do like a slightly different rendering, but I mean, for what it is and the time that I had that month to work on it, I think it looks pretty good. And of course, my last piece of the month I did quite quickly, But this was Joseph I drew for Soapsock because they had drawn a beautiful piece of my character Caspian and my boyfriend's character Ransford, who I put up on my page with his permission because people love gay red and blue themed characters. And we ended up using their art as our Discord profile pictures because we are also gay. Hi.
Hi.
Anyway, I absolutely love a good buff dad. He was giving me very like Curse of Strahd vibes, and I was obsessed with it. I loved reading his little biography under your post. It was so sweet. And in one of the pictures, he had this like small white-haired child with him, and I was like, okay, that has to be his daughter or kid. I don't know. And so I had this like little vision of her swinging off of his arm, and so I kind of quickly threw it together. Yeah, so that was all of the art fights that I did, all the attacks I did over the month. Honestly, it wasn't as many as I wanted to do, but it was double the amount that I did last year. But now I want to show off the attacks that I've received because they're all so cool, and I want to be able to show off the art of the cool artists that attacked me. Okay, so starting with Bodo Biff, this motherfucker, of course, came at me and drew Aster, my Haragon Paladin. Oh my god, what a cutie. I love the way you did the fire. It's so fucking cool. I love the pose and the stance, and the detail you got on the hilt of the sword is so cool. This is Caspian drawn by Angel Daughter, which, oh my god, I love it. I love this one so much. It's so cute. I love the sort of like doll style. Like it's so the shapes are so simple and yet so strong in this piece, and I love it so much. It really makes him look just so nice and elegant. This was the attack I received from Logical Pine. They drew Tiefling, they drew me, and they drew me in my gamer chair in my bedroom. This is what my IRL bedroom looks like. I should definitely get a real trans-flag blanket after this. It's so good. Of course, they added a bunch of little creatures. Oh my god, I love this piece so much. Why Logic felt the need to draw me with my grippers out, I will never understand. But honestly, I love it. I love it so much. It's so cute. Oh, this one was Ransford, drawn by a JB on Fantasy. I love this one so much. The dynamic move, like, I love how he's like hanging off the side of the building. I really love how he turned out. It's so cute. And of course, I sent this to Dante right away, since he is the player of Ransford, and he also absolutely loved it. It was so cool. I love it. And actually, wait, speaking of people jumping off buildings, Wobbly Draws actually ended up drawing Tiefling hopping over the ledge of a building, which the fact that I got these two like right behind one another was really fun. I love this one as well. For the same thing, I love the dynamic pose. I love how he's like leaping almost, and he's doing parkour. It's so cool. And I love how you gave him a little tail. You gave me my tail. I only have my tail sometimes. Of course, then this is Zagria. They actually did a drawing of Aster, which, oh my god, the blue lighting, fucking insane, dude. Oh my god. It's like so like fantasy and like epic. I love it. I love the way that they added text that like warps and like wraps around the piece as well. It's so like dynamic, and I want to eat it up. I genuinely do. I want to be able to achieve like that kind of confidence. And of course, Soapsock. I've spoken of this a little bit earlier in the video, but here it is in its full glory. Yes, Caspian is wearing a t-shirt that says, "Of course I fish. I have fish to fish." I canonically have a collection of t-shirts with different weird slogans, and they immediately picked up on the gag and were able to like add it into this piece, and I find it absolutely adorable. I love how flustered Ransford looks because he is a little bit more shy in comparison, but oh my god, I love them so much. It genuinely encapsulated their personalities perfectly. Next was Crimson, Remember that furry that I said that I created over July? Yeah, this is Crimson from Cosmic Dog. Dude, this piece is so sick. And like, this was a character that I literally just put up maybe like a couple days before that this piece got to me. Oh my god, I love this so much. This one is, this is the Revenge from Cedar Moss. And this is of Caspian and Ransford. And of course, he was able to pull up on the fact that, yes, Caspian is a big Percy Jackson reference. He is the son of the ocean god. And of course, sorry. I love how they made Ransford and Nico look like just these little chibi dudes. And you just see... Also, special shout out to the little profile picture you drew. Fucking ridiculous. And it made me giggle. For like a solid like 2 days, I kept showing that little picture of Caspian to my friends, and I sent it to the DM as well, and he thought it was fucking hilarious. This is Ryuko done by Mischief, CEO of Mischief, my good friend Mischief. I love them so much. I know that you panicked a little bit when I told you that his pronouns were he and you gave him titties, but I was like, no, like, Ryuko is a transgender character. He does have a little bit of boobage. Oh, you did such a good job representing this character, like my character. Speaking of Ryuko, here is Ryuko and Juha laying in bed curled up in the morning. This is from my friend Benny, or They Are Bear on Artfight, or Benny the Bear. Oh, love Benny. Look at them. That's my wife. That's me and my wife. That's Ryuko and Juha, and I love them so much. Ah, and this was Cakebird's Revenge on Me. They drew Candy Cane. This was my only Candy Cane submission this year, which was a surprise, because I got a bunch of Candy Cane attacks last year. But Candy Cane, look at them! I love my little bug-themed space stripper from Space Las Vegas. I love the shedding on the abs, by the way. And I might be a little bit biased for that, but I love it. Oh my god. And the last one I received, which was actually submitted on the 31st of July, because Bodo had been working on this the entire month, was, of course, Crimson and Jasper hanging out. Crimson is watching Jasper fucking beef it at skateboarding. It's so hilarious. I fucking love the expressions you did on them. They're so cute. Look at these two. They are best friends. And that concludes my art fight for this year. Once again, thank you so much, everybody, for drawing for me, and everybody I interacted with and drew for. I love you all so much. It's so great. And if you're still here, please like the video and maybe leave a comment and tell me which piece was your favorite. Who knows, maybe we can tag each other next year. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!